Welcome to GC Radio Technologies. SQL syllabus, Structured Query Language syllabus. See, SQL is for database developers, database testers, and database administrators. Okay, database developers using SQL, they develop means they create databases, tables, records, etc. Database testers retrieve data using SQL commands and conduct database testing. Database administrators grant and revoke permissions, means they manage databases. So SQL is for database developers, database testers, and database administrators. Okay. Structured query language is a standard language for storing, manipulating, and retrieving data in relational databases like MS SQL Server, Oracle, MySQL, Sybase, DB2, DB400, etc. Next, we have another type of databases, NoSQL databases for unstructured and semi-structured data, SQL databases for storing relational data, tabular format data. Okay. SQL was initially developed at IBM in 1970s. It became a standard of the American National Standards Institution, ANSI, in 1986. Some common relational database management systems use SQL or SQL. They are MySQL, SQL Server, Microsoft SQL Server, MS Access, Oracle, Sybase, Informix, Postgres, etc. Although most database systems use SQL, most of them also have their own additional proprietary extensions that are usually only used on their systems. Example, PLSQL in Oracle, TSQL, Transact SQL in SQL Server. SQL is database language. Next, command-based language. Here, no control flow statements, no if like conditional statements, no for like loop statements. For conditions, we use clauses like where clause, etc. SQL is programming language, but no control flow statements in SQL. It is command-based language. For that, Oracle developed SQL extension, PLSQL, procedure language. Next, SQL Server developed Transact SQL, etc. Okay, SQL is common for all relational database management systems. And some subsets available in SQL. They are data definition language, DDL, data manipulation language, DML, and data control language, DCL. Okay. In this syllabus, first, know about SQL or introduction to SQL. In this chapter, you need to learn what is SQL, purpose of SQL, for example, creating database, creating tables, etc. Creating and manipulating database objects. What is SQL? Purpose of SQL. Who should learn SQL? Example, database developers, database testers, and database administrators, like concepts. Next, second chapter, know about databases, and database management systems. Especially relational database management systems. Here you need to learn what is database, what are database objects, database tables, records, types of database management systems, relational database management systems. Next, SQL or relational databases versus no SQL databases. SQL database, MS SQL Server, Oracle. Suppose no SQL database, MongoDB, CouchDB, Cassandra, etc. Okay. Third chapter, install database engine. See, to write and execute SQL statements, database engine is required. Say, if you install any database management system like SQL Server, Oracle, MySQL, Sybase, etc., then you will have database engine. Download database engine or MS SQL Server or Oracle or MySQL database management system and install. For example, MS SQL Server Express Edition is free edition. You can download that RDBMS. Then you will have, if you install that one, you will have database engine. Okay. Download database engine and install. Next, launch, suppose SQL Server. Launch SQL Server Management Studio. Select new query. Launch SQL query. Type SQL statements and execute. Next, focus on SQL syntax. Focus on SQL syntax. Every language is having its own syntax, system grammar. You know about SQL syntax. What are SQL keywords? Next, SQL is not case sensitive language. Next, writing SQL statements. Next, writing SQL comments, etc. Know about SQL syntax. Next, SQL language or SQL structured query language is there. SQL fundamentals. SQL fundamentals or SQL language elements. SQL fundamentals are elements. Here, learn SQL data types. SQL data types, numeric data types, date and time data types, character and string data types. Next, Unicode character string data type, binary data type, and miscellaneous data types. First, focus on learning data types for handling different types of data. Next, SQL operators. Focus on operators. Observe. First, focus on data types to handle different types of data, numbers, next names, etc. Next, focus on operators. Operators are used to perform arithmetic, comparison, and logical operations. Next, expressions and functions, SQL functions, built-in functions, etc. No control flow statements in this SQL. Next, focus on SQL subsets. First one, structured query language, data definition language. data definition language. DDL. What is data definition language? Here, focus on SQL DDL, data definition language commands like create, alter, drop, truncate, and rename commands. What are the important commands? Create. Next, alter. Next, drop. Next, truncate. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And just a minute. Rename. These are the DDL commands. What are the data definition language operations? Creating databases, selecting databases, rename a database, drop database, create a table, rename table, add a column to existing table, add multiple columns to existing table, modify an existing column, rename a column, drop a column, truncate a table, and drop a table. These are the important data definition language operations. Next, SQL data manipulation language. Just a minute. Data manipulation language. What are the DML, data manipulation language commands? Select, elect. SQL is not case sensitive. SQL is not case sensitive language. No difference between uppercase and lowercase letters. Select, insert, update, and delete. Say, for database developers, data definition language is more important. They focus on other subsets also, but data definition language is more important for database developers. But for database testers, more important subset is data manipulation language. Select like. Why? Database testers retrieve data most of the times. Next, database developers create database objects. What are the important data manipulation operations? Retrieving data from a table, inserting data into a table, updating existing data into a table, and deleting all records from a table. Next, SQL data control language. Another subset of SQL, data control language, DCL. Usually, data control language is used by DBA, database administrators. Data definition language, DDL for database developers, DML, data manipulation language for database testers, DCL, data control language for database administrator. But all should know all subsets of SQL. Okay. What are the important DCL commands? DCL commands, grant, revoke, etc. What are the important DCL operations? Providing the users the access or privileges to the database objects and taking back or cancelling the privileges or permissions previously allowed or denied to the users. Next, focus on SQL functions, built-in functions. These functions are used for writing SQL statements. Here, string functions, numeric functions, date and time functions, etc. are there. Predefined codes. Using SQL functions, we can write our select statements. Next, more important area, especially for database testers, SQL queries. SQL queries and subqueries. See, SQL queries for retrieving specific data. For that, we use select statement for retrieving data. Apart from select statement, if you want conditional selection, already I told SQL doesn't support control flow like if statement, loop statements, for loop, while loop, etc. But it has some clauses like while clause, order by clause, etc. for conditional selection. Suppose if you want to write conditional selection, for that you can use where clause. For example, select employee names from so and so database where salary greater than 10,000. Then it will select employees salary greater than 10,000. Here where is conditional selection. Okay, for writing SQL queries and subqueries, we use select commands and clauses, where clause, order by clause, and some operators and some functions. Next, SQL joins. Say, if you want to retrieve data from multiple tables, then we use joins concept. By joining two or more tables, you can retrieve data from multiple tables using single select statement. Next, SQL stored procedures. Next, SQL triggers. Next, important one, SQL indexes. Next, SQL keys. For example, primary key, secondary key, foreign key, like. Next, SQL views. Next, SQL transactions. Next, SQL injection. Next, SQL versus NoSQL. SQL versus NoSQL. This is the SQL syllabus. Here, last one, SQL versus NoSQL is also important. NoSQL nowadays, NoSQL databases also popular. The SQL concept was available since 1978. NoSQL since 2000. But nowadays, NoSQL also important. Why? Suppose we can't store all real-time data in tabular format like SQL databases, relational databases. Suppose Facebook use SQL and NoSQL databases. Suppose user messages, user photos, we share videos, audio files, PDFs. See, this is unstructured data. For storing this type of data, NoSQL database required. See, for storing relational data, relational database management is required. For storing unstructured data, NoSQL database is required. Nowadays, large-scale applications like Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, Google use SQL databases and NoSQL databases both. That's why they use big data, huge amount of data. In this big data, you will have combination of SQL and NoSQL databases. Here you can find structured data, semi-structured data, and unstructured data. Thank you.